Well, the trade deadline has come and gone, and I want to take a moment to do a complete review of the Dodgers' moves for those of you who haven't been able to keep up with everything. The Dodgers saw 5 new guys get added to the roster this year, which is a lot better than last year when the entire trade deadline consisted of Chris Martin, Joey Gallo, and a dream. The first acquisition was a complete surprise when the Dodgers brought back fan favorite Kike Hernandez from the Red Sox on July 25th. In return, the Red Sox got reliever Nick Robertson and prospect Justin Hagenman. You may remember Robertson for the 10.1 innings he pitched for us this season, in which he had a 6.10 ERA. As for Hagenman, he's another reliever who put up a 2.64 ERA in 58 innings in Oklahoma City. Apparently, the Dodgers hitting coaches saw clips of Kike's swing and believed they could help him fix it as he works through the worst year of his career. He's also a right-handed bat and a super utility player who the Dodgers say will mainly be used at second base and in the outfield. But like I said in my last recap video, I think this is largely for the vibes that Kike brings to the team. He's a great clubhouse presence and the fans love him too. And we've been needing a good vibes Latino guy since we lost Hanser Alberto in the offseason. Perhaps the cruelest element of all is that the Dodgers managed to take away Justin Turner's best friend in Boston. After the trade was announced, Turner tweeted this, which honestly made me sad. But hey, maybe this is all a 5D chess play to get JT to waive his player option for 2024 and come back to LA. The second trade happened the next day when the Dodgers pulled an even more unexpected move and traded Noah Syndergaard for Guardians shortstop Amed Rosario. Now the Dodgers did need to throw in some cash, but it really felt like a miracle they were able to get anything out of Noah at all. That being said, Noah has since given Cleveland his best performance of the season, giving up just 2 hits and 1 run in 5.1 innings against the Astros on Monday. But we'll just have to pretend Noah doesn't exist for now. Rosario is another right-handed bat who's a career .273 hitter. Everyone assumed this was set up as an upgrade from the .216 average Miguel Rojas, but the Dodgers then shocked everyone by announcing that Rosario was primarily going to play second base, which might be a good thing because Rojas is clearly the better defender of the two, and I don't think the fans are missing the Trey Turner defensive plays of last year. What I like about both the Kike and Rosario trades is the number of options it gives Dave Roberts when it comes to pinch hitting and just setting the lineup in general. We now have 4 guys who can reliably play shortstop and second base, plus 6 guys who can reliably play in the outfield. So there's a lot of space to move things around, so Roberts can keep telling the reporters, "I liked him in that spot" whenever we lose a game. Then there were 2 pitching trades. The first was on July 28th and saw the Dodgers reunite with another fan favorite, the reliever Joe Kelly. Along with him came the veteran starter Lance Lynn, who has never smiled a day in his life. In return, the White Sox got our old friend Trayce Thompson, plus the prospects Jordan Leisure and Nick Nastrini. Trayce was a sad one for me, but it seemed like his luck with the Dodgers had run out. Or maybe he used it all playing for Great Britain in the WBC. Jordan Leisure is a AA reliever with a 3.53 ERA in 35.2 innings this year. But the big piece to this trade is Nick Nastrini, a starting pitcher also in AA with a 4.03 ERA in 73.2 innings. Despite the ERA, Nastrini is regarded as a very solid prospect, but the Dodgers didn't really seem to have room for him with how many great starter prospects they have, so it made sense to trade him. That being said, it felt like they could have gotten something better for a guy like him. All we can do is wait and see what his career looks like down the stretch. I just don't want it to end up like last year when we traded away the now great prospect Clayton Beeter for a couple months of Joey Gallo. As for Kelly and Lynn, both of them have high ERAs this season, but Lynn already put up a great Dodger debut on Tuesday when he delivered 7 innings, 5 hits, and only 3 runs. It seems the Dodgers want him to lean on his fastball, which is remarkably reliable for a guy who is almost a year older than Clayton Kershaw. We haven't seen enough of Kelly to judge him yet, but it feels like another vibe trade for the hell of it, and I honestly don't mind because we all like the guy. But even after adding Lynn, the Dodgers were clearly in need of another starter. Otherwise, we would end up with postseason Michael Grove, which is not something any of us need to see. Then it was revealed that the Dodgers were completely prepared to trade for the Tigers' Eduardo Rodriguez, who has an impressive 2.96 ERA this season. But once everything was worked out, Rodriguez shocked everyone by exercising a no-trade clause in his contract that only applied to 10 teams. He later said this was because of family reasons, which is the vaguest answer he could have given. Personally, I still think he was mad about the time Puig took him deep in the playoffs.
With his highest pitch count of the season, well over 100. Here comes a 3-1. Puig launches! Left field! Goodbye! 4-0 Dodgers in the 6th.
Anyways, that was all set up to happen on August 1st, the day of the trade deadline. So with only a couple hours to spare, Andrew Friedman had to cook up another trade. What he got was this: the Royals pitcher Ryan Yarbrough, who has a 4.24 ERA this year. In return, we gave up the infielders Devin Mann and Derlin Figueroa. Devin Mann is batting .307 in AAA, but he's a first baseman and we've already got Freddie for the next few years, so there wasn't really a path for him. And Derlin Figueroa is a 19-year-old all the way down in the Arizona Complex League, so it's way too early to even judge that guy. We haven't seen Yarbrough pitch for the Dodgers yet, so we don't know what the plan is for him. I'm guessing they want him to take a spot in the starting rotation for the rest of the regular season and then probably come out of the pen as a middle reliever in the postseason if needed. And as last minute as this trade may have been, it's honestly pretty good given the circumstances. He's no Eduardo Rodriguez, but he ain't bad. Anyways, that was what the Dodgers got up to in the trade deadline. If you like this and you're not subscribed, I do recaps of the Dodger games every week for people who don't follow the games too closely or just like to relive them. And if you didn't like this video, then you can choose not to subscribe and tell me it was for family reasons.